Hey YouTube, it is your girl Duchess on this Saturday afternoon, coming back about love and marriage, Huntsville. Whew, I am still working on these lives, guys. I appreciate you guys signing in for entertainment, and I am honored to have you in my space. So, well, not in my space, just in this space. Let me gather that. Okay. I appreciate you being here. It's your girl Duchess, and I am coming to you guys about love and marriage Huntsville. The last episode comes on tonight, and this show is kind of like on a threshold, if you will. You know. And I'm hanging out on the threshold with them. I mean, there's a lot of questions out there. I'll just leave it like that. So, a quick review. We have Destiny and Sunny that may be coming on tonight. And Destiny had a lot of receipts about her situation with Moses, and it had a lot of questions that interested me in the topics and all. So I mean it piqued my interest. It piqued my interest, y'all. So Destiny and Sunny are getting to the meat of the conversation. They're on this trip and they are getting to the meat of this conversation about the issue around Moses. And I'm kind of like with Stormy. I love that Mel asked a very important question and she jumped in the conversation despite how she may be feeling. I like that. I like that the tone was good between all the ladies. There was a lot that I liked about what I saw, and I saw this on Millie Chan's TV, and her title is about the receipts. It's a very recent short video that she did. Loved her commentary on it, y'all. I don't know why I'm so nervous, child. I'm still trying to get used to this live, y'all. So you forgive me. Anywho, I liked what I saw. I liked the commentary, and to me, and y'all know, I love me a good sister moment, and we don't always get along with our sisters, honey. And I'm not saying these girls are sisters at all. Don't get it twisted. I'm just telling you what I would like to see, what would entertain me, right? And the short thing of it all between Destiny and Mel, in my opinion, Destiny needs to really acknowledge that she hurt her friend. And I haven't seen anywhere that Mel was not her friend. Um, oh, I needed that comment. Thank you so much, Linda Gamble. And y'all just bear with me because I'm still learning how to host, but I hope you enjoy this kind of like a little chat before we get into the episode tonight. Because we in the bushes, we watching. I want to see what happens. But Linda Gamble, this comment means so much. I love it over here, Duchess. Thank you so much, girl. Don't make me cry, girl, because I'm so nervous. Anyway, okay. Let me try to keep my professional hat on. Thank you, Linda. That means so much. Just in my, just my confidence to give you guys this content and making sure I'm following all the rules and not getting myself in trouble. So, short answer between Destiny and Mel, what I saw is a friend who was hurt and a friend who did the hurting and is not acknowledging it and is not being a good friend. And I would say that that person is Destiny. And I feel like Mel could, I'm not going to say that she would ever have her in her space again, but to me, Mel kind of showed up for her in this episode. And I think that Mel was still not in this episode. Y'all don't get it twisted. We don't know what's going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville. It didn't even come on last week, okay? So I'm not going to say this episode, but what I saw. I saw, thank you. Thank you. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna slow down. Yes, ma'am. Linda said, just take your time. Thank you, Linda. That's actually confirmation for me. So I appreciate you sharing that. ITC45. Thank you for joining. Okay, let me get out of the chat, y'all. What am I doing? Okay. So if I could see Mel, because I feel like she showed up and she didn't have to, even though she has every reason not to. This is just my view. Okay. And if you look back at my reviews, you know, anyway, I'm not going to explain that. I'm just going to say this is just not my review. I think Mel would forgive her and she would still be in the space that she's in, but the energy could be good. Because I also saw where it looked like when Destiny answered Mel, like, let me just say this. I will say that um these girls, spiritual center self, at least Mel's is very centered. And I would argue to say Destiny has some there too. And when you've been wrong to somebody and you have to look that person in the face, and you need to look that person in the face and tell her that she's sorry and cut out all the bull. Okay? You just got to do that, girl. You just got to do it. And I get it. I may not understand it, but I mean, I haven't seen anything, Destiny, and that's all I got for you, girl, in that moment. Okay? So, and I think I just wanted to acknowledge that I think Mel showed up for her. Okay? And I think that those ladies could at least coexist and we can get some, to me, that's sisterhood. I can't, we sometimes fall out, we sometimes don't gel, but at the end of the day, you should have your sisters back. So I would say that Mel, if I was scoring them, Mel is up on that in the sisterhood of it all. So getting back to what I saw, Destiny has her receipts about her timeline with her and Moses. It obviously runs into the timeline with Sunny and Moses, but Sunny, there was at some point in their relationship where at least you have to say that Destiny was cut out because they are now married. Okay. And so the question that I saw was, why would you be so pressed? And I get that a lot. And it's a question for me. And if I was going to, let me calm myself down. If I was going to answer that question, given what I've saw is a pride issue. And on top of the pride issue, it's the fact that it's being painted like she was just nothing because she hung out over there for 15 years. That's a whole nother topic. And that the other is somehow won something. And she might just want to say, you ain't got nothing for real, or she may just want to say that, listen, it can't be that hot because he's still checking for me. Okay. And, he was still checking for me during that time. And in the fairness of Miss Sunny, she got the ring. And we don't know what their situation looked like when they did get married and what her standards were. But I mean, the man did say that she was a, hustler or whatever. He did say that. She had a hustle about her. Okay, we'll get into that though. But anyway, so let's get into where they are and what I saw. Let's get into that. Ooh, child, I lost. Oh, no, I didn't. There's 10 people in here. I thought that was a one. All right, let's get into it. And again, this is on Millichan TV. I like her. I've been watching her for a while back in her um, Real Housewives of Atlanta coverage. I've liked her for a long time, but this is where I'm getting this audio from, and she got it from on TV. And I will not include her commentary, but you definitely can go over and support her channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope I follow the rules. Let's see. Numbers then. And then when did y'all get into a relationship? When was it official? I want to say it only took 90 days.
For y'all to be in an official relationship? For us to get married. No, in a relationship. We were together for 90 days. August 7th, we got married. I know I love you too. We weren't in a relationship. We exchanged numbers. So hey, that's on y'all. Good morning, baby. Love you. What they got to do with September. Me though? I'm not Moses. Good morning, love. Y'all games. Yeah, he played some games with me. Some games here. Destiny's receipts are actually receipting. Everybody like, look at Moses, look at Moses. I'm looking like, that's a man. I don't expect him for real. But Sonny, I'm looking at you like, why you wanted him? Why you wanted that in you? Because you knew that was in Destiny. And for that's what I can't get jiggy with.
All right. I forgot to mute it, y'all. Listen, I like that whole, let me calm down because I get to talking too fast, y'all. But I like that whole scene because they are finally getting to the meat of it and everybody else get to see it. And to Destiny's point, dude was still hollering at her, and no telling what was going on there. So it's obvious she's going to have some feelings about it. And again, it can't be that special if, y'all planning to get married or whatever, and y'all got married in 90 days and y'all got married in December. But Mel gonna flush that out for us. Shout out to Mel. But I mean, I'm just saying, what are you getting? For sure. So let's just, okay, I was with him for 15 years. I was also a wife too. I did my stuff. It is what it is, okay? And I wanted to be flown out. I heard that. I heard some transactional stuff going on between her and Moses somewhere in this season and some obligations that were not met. And it clearly was still going on well into, at least when the man had his eye on you. And you did say that he was with some other people too. So, Anyway, I like that. And I agree with Stormy because you knew this lady. You knew that there were dealings. I just can't get with somebody that close. It would concern me as a woman. That would disturb my spirit as a woman that I've been that close to this woman, regardless of what the man has told me. And I think there should be some, I don't know, like the attitude of it all. Like, I got the ring, but what did you get for real? Okay, let me not stay there. Okay, let me not stay there because I'm not sounding like, I'm supposed to be biased, but Destiny has a point. The question is, why do you care? Because you guys are making it seem like, I'm just dummy the fool because I've been hanging around with this guy for 15 years and he chose this woman. Let's be clear about why he chose her. So he said she's a go-getter or something. And he still was, but that's her self-esteem issue. We got to we got to break this down from one thing to another. And I think that's Destiny's position. Don't play me from her mind. Anyway, let's listen to the next clip here. This is only a 9-minute video, so we will not be here very long. Hey, unless I'm here. My football team come on at 7:00 tonight, so I can hang out with y'all for as long as I want to. It's football season for me. I'm gonna keep going with this channel though. I got y'all. All right, I have a comment. JDS, I've seen you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. That means a lot. That's deep. Saying that was in you when you, girl, listen, when I reviewed the first episode, listen, that was my thing. Like, you didn't smell this woman. You was her producer. You knew something. Like, girl, you knew something. You knew something, girl. That's a little too close for me because, then you sleeping with her too. That's what they say. So I was right there with Stormy on that, and that I can't get with. Like, how am I going to child? But I'm not supposed to be judging, y'all. We're not supposed to be judging people, okay? We're not supposed to be judging people. That's wrong, y'all. Okay. So I got another comment before we get into this next clip. Moses sounded like it, girl. I'm just gonna roll with that. Yes, he sounded like it. He chose her because she was a go-getter, and absolutely yes. Listen, there is nothing wrong with that. You know, like I don't have a dig or a holler over there about being a go-getter. But when we talk about the reasons, I would want a man to choose me for more than just that. Let me just say that. Okay. And I would like, while I am being celibate and I'm dating you or whatever I'm doing in these 90 days, I would like for yours to be celibate too. Okay. And because of these text messages that you sent this woman well into October and we got married into December, that would be some questions. And I wouldn't have the I got the ring attitude. But I mean, not label it there. Absolutely, that was deep. She knew this girl, and whatever your relationship was, and we know Destiny can leech on to people. We know that she, you know, um, so we know that she can the relationship expectation can be more or less than most people would expect at their level. And then we also know that, she's needy. So it's possible that Sunny, in her definition, she was not a friend, but you can't dispute you didn't know this woman or about this dude. So, and I wouldn't be gloating because he ain't say nothing that was that worthy of saying, okay, I'll marry you, given especially his history. And I'm not even going to get into the resume. So I was with Stormy. I thought that that was honest, and I appreciate her honesty. Because I'm like, yes, girl, that is exactly what I said. That's my issue. Bump all the other stuff. All right, y'all ready to get into the next clip? Okay, I have another comment. Oh, wait a minute, maybe I don't. Oh, yes. Okay. I agree with you. I went all around the bush to say that I agree with you. Absolutely. So, all right. So let's get to the next thing and my timestamp. Okay, I'm going to mute the mic this time. I got to be good. Okay. All right, now that our energies have reset, let's get into this next part of this clip, y'all. And I sure do want to hear what you think. So let's go.
You was with Moses. Oh, were you talking to Destiny at all? No. The timeline don't make sense to me. Well, it don't have to make sense. It doesn't. Can I ask a question? What month did y'all get married? December. December what? 9th. So that means 90 days from there would have been September 9th is when you.
Hold on. Oh, y'all, I thought I had muted the mic. So I may have had the mic muted and not realized it. Anyway, y'all just heard my girl Mel come in there. Why did I say my girl? She is not my girl. I don't mean it that way. But people tend to have had some things about her on this trip. But in my opinion, she's not obligated to kind of lend her brilliance to get down to this timeline. So I appreciated her in that moment. And Sonny's position is, she wasn't friends with Destiny or whatever during that time. Girl. So let me go back. That may have not have been a good idea to do that, but I just wanted to point that out because the pictures that I have in working on the studio, they're not that great. But you will get a better job out of me next time, I promise. Okay, let's get back. I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
Were you talking to Destiny at all? No. The timeline don't make sense to me. Well, it don't have to make sense. It doesn't. Can I ask a question? What month did y'all get married? December what? 9th. So that means 90 days from there would have been September 9th is when y'all started dating. Mm-hmm. All right. So September 9th, y'all in a relationship. What was your last text about the hey baby? What was that? All the way up until October was the last time we communicated. October. Yeah. So is
Oh, y'all don't y'all tell Millichan I tried to cut that. I mean, yes, you absolutely can. I'm being silly. So you guys heard that Mel specifically asked some questions about this timeline, and she asked Sunny, and then she turned to Destiny, and you asked Destiny. So when she asked Destiny, so when you guys look at this episode tonight, pay attention to this kind of almost sheepish face that she has to address Mel, and she has to address Mel, not with all of that energy, because in this moment, I think that Mel is giving her a little hand up there. That's just my thought. In addition to the timeline that you guys heard, and that's not giving a whole lot of time to be boasting about for this man to say that he's committed to you. I mean, it take people 90 days to break a bad habit, and they ain't giving that. I'm just saying. Let's get back to this clip.
Yes, what do you want? What do you want? What do you I just want them to leave me the hell alone and be real about what happened and how it transpired, and let's close it up. Let's be real. You can say that. You have your opinions. At the end of the day, you know, I'm married. We're in this relationship. I hope that she's able to move on and get the healing that she needs, and everybody can have happy and.
Okay. So they talked about the timeline of it all. That was the little snippet. We got them a couple months within each other. Um, Destiny. Destiny says she wants them to just leave her alone. And I don't know what Sunny and Moses are doing that's bothering her. I feel like she probably should be talking to the audience or something and just focus on whatever it is that she got going on and go ahead and let this ride. So at the end of the day, she has absolutely no choice but to let it ride. Sunny, however, she has a lot more decisions and awakenings that she needs to do as a woman. I wouldn't feel so secure. But maybe she is because she's secure and the man said he needed a go getter. That's all that he said. That's all I heard. I mean, Um, so maybe she can, sounded like he was looking for a sponsor, if you ask me, and you sponsoring. But I don't know the ins and outs of this lady's, I just would like for us to have a little bit more requirements and showings of what you do. And I don't think 90 days is enough for all of that. Clearly it's not. So, I think when the whole question that got my attention, I'm gonna play one more clip. The whole question that got my attention is, um, what does Destiny want? And I think what Destiny wants is to stop making it seem like she wasn't enough over Sonny being enough. Acknowledge that you didn't really get anyone. I'm just saying from Destiny's point of view, because it is being painted as if the only reason why she's upset is that he chose Sonny over her. And she hung out with him and he didn't choose her. But Destiny, from what clips I saw, she was trying to make him, in her mind, be a provider. I heard that piece. And does that mean completely sponsoring everything, no matter what situation you got going on? You're supposed to do that? That may be what that means for her. Um, but obviously, these people have some kind of dealings. They will still exchanging spirits and things and energy and things, and they all have a whole baby out there that could be named, like, whatever, all of that kind of mess. Girl, you might not be in the clear, okay? And Destiny may be trying to give you a heads up. And we already got Jen over there in DeKalb County holding down her man. I mean, y'all gotta start paying a little attention. And I think that's Destiny's position. I also liked that Mel kind of, she didn't have to say anything. She could have just let Destiny fend for herself, lose her temper or whatever, and look really bad. And she didn't have to do that. So I like that. I like that Stormy was honest. Girl, it's something. Wait a minute. I'm past you guys, whether you were friends or not, or what the timeline is. Girl, I can't get with that. And I mean, that's what I said. Like, why are we trying to act like, you know? Anyway, I thought it was a good sister moment. The tone was good. Um, there's a lot more that I can say. I want to get into, when a person tells you the first time that they not feeling you. I want to get into that and what that looks like. We got a lot of examples, y'all. Like a lot of things to kind of break down and look at, instead of just kind of throwing that out there. Because it's obviously missing. It's missing over there with Miss Tamar Braxton. It's missing with Jen. It's missing with a lot of sisters. All of us. We all have kind of, that's where the experience and the, all the different emotions come from, and, the advice. It comes from experience. We are ladies. We've all been there. And I enjoyed that little piece. So I would like to see a little bit more of that. Um, Actually, a lot more of that in any type of show, you know? So we know that's not what we're going to get tonight. The show is almost going. I need some content and I want to bring more than just the algorithm will allow me. So I'm going live, and I really want to shape this thing and give you guys what you want from me. So I said I was going to play one more clip. Let me see if I can find it without breaking any rules. Really quick, you guys, just hang on one second. Give me just a moment, because it's just one more little clip that I want to play, and then we gonna leave it on out. But tell me what you guys think. You don't have to agree with me. I would love for you not to agree with me so I can have a little bit more understanding. But don't be shy. Or even if you want to come up, don't be shy, child. This is just how I saw it. Okay, come on in the room. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm so sorry. It's one more clip. Well, I mean, not Melody. Girl, wait a minute. Let me do that because I be messing people's names up. But Destiny cleared her. To me, she cleared her a little bit. She kind of cleared her a little bit because don't be acting like he just chose you and you the wife and you all that. Like, don't try to play me now. Don't try to play me like I'm nothing. Okay. Now y'all can have y'all little space. I got me a little man over here. I mean, we somebody still ain't claiming somebody for real, for real. So it sounds like we repeating the same mistake. But that's not my business right now in this episode. I mean, the man have been talking about her. It's something that he said to Martell one time that, nobody would want him to say if he was my husband kind of thing. And we see how them eyes get the dancing and stuff. But don't be over there playing in that man's bed knowing he's seeing other people and all that kind of stuff. That's how you get kind of caught up. But anyway, that's not my business. I have to say that I'm just gonna say Destiny got a point. The girl got a point. She do need to move on. Okay, so can we just hear Destiny out? Let her get it out, whatever that looks like, and hope and pray one day she fall on her sword to Miss melodyshari and go ahead and you know start some healing over there in that situation, whether Mel wants it or not, or needs it or not. Like the situation calls for it. Okay. Um, and I want to get into that when a person show you something, because I don't think it's just relationships, it's friendships, it's siblings, it's any kind of relationship. And how do you navigate that and not end up here or there? Like, we got to talk about it a little bit, child. Jen over there fighting for her life, y'all. That's not funny. I'm not laughing at that. I promise I'm not. I'm just saying we got to let go of some of the dividers and really get to the meat of it, because somebody don't know something, not with what I'm seeing, you know? Anyway, this may be the last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville tonight. I'm looking forward to just kind of seeing how they close these things out, but I think I saw a little sisterhood in there. Whether they can maintain it and the episode kind of doesn't tick everybody off, we'll see. I'll definitely come back for a review about it and kind of chop it up about it. But I saw a little sisterhood, y'all. So I have a trivia question. These are going to be some good, I mean, a good point, because I'm doing my promotion and all of that. I debated on calling this Love and Marriage Huntsville gives us a real sister moment, or own. You know what I mean? Like, so just give me an answer to that question if you have one, or the title is okay or whatever. Just respond to that and you'll get your points any kind of way that you want to. You can tell me that I'm full of it too. I don't care. And I mean, this is a good ensemble cast. If you get into the meat of it, it's enough going on between them. You know what I'm saying? Where it can just, and you throw in Shanita Fawcett in there, the whisperer, and really turn this into a girl. Am I dreaming, y'all? I'm just saying, though. Don't try to take my idea on, or maybe Tyler. Hey, Tyler. It's some material over here, and that's what I'm after. It's good material to me. Anyway, I'm Stormy got the win for me for the most valuable comment, because that is definitely mine on my review about this. That was my whole thing about this girl. and I can't remember what episode it was. I haven't been reviewing the show very long. I watched it since the first season, and I stopped when that man called Mel a HOE on national TV, and she told him to sign them papers. I kind of cut out then. I peek around in YouTube and definitely keep up with the commentators and they kind of stuff. But child, anyway, I like that little 9-minute clip. Shout out to Millichan TV. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gonna get ready for some football. I will be back definitely tomorrow, and it's some more stuff to get into. Child. The district attorneys of Atlanta are showing their ISSs in this trial. So subscribe to Duchess Breaks because I am streaming the trial. And baby, if you have a son or a teenager or somebody, I would say age 9 on up, you might be wanting. They putting on a clinic over here on what they do to these men's. And I'm gonna bridge the two on Monday, and I'm gonna stream it all day Monday. But girl, anyway, I just said all that to say it's a lot to talk about. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm getting used to kind of this live thing. I hope it gave what it gave, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Shout out to Linda Gamble. Shout out to Jay Diaz. And I appreciate you guys' support. I am honored to just be able to come and kind of bring my thoughts and open the conversation, and let's just be honest with each other and have a safe space to kind of talk it out, if we want to. You know what I mean? So I am honored to be in this space with you guys. I appreciate every listen that you give me. I sincerely do. It's just kind of fun for me. I can't let it feel like work though, but it's definitely fun. And the Silver is who taught me. And I have a few more classes that I'm going to line up, but that's my mentor in this space. And she's given me a lot of advice, such as hosting 2 channels. I shouldn't be doing that. And child, it's a lot. So, um, she taught me how to do this thing. Her course is affordable. She's so patient and she is very knowledgeable, and she will just she allows your freedom to kind of shape what you need, but she's giving you all the tools that she has that got her started. And so I'm going to do my best to kind of pin these people when I because it's a journey. It's just life is a journey, y'all. Anyway, don't let me not labor there. I will be back tomorrow, and let me know what you think about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me know what you think about these ladies. Give me, just what do you think? And you can see the whole thing and get Millie Chan's commentary on her site. um, you are so welcome. Compliments of at Millie Chan TV and on. And I think we needed it, and I appreciate it. I appreciate not having to, you know, argue my commentary because I realize it may not always land well, but I do want that feedback as well. So I'm glad that you appreciated it. That makes me feel good that I'm giving you guys something for your ear and your time. I appreciate you. And I'll be back tomorrow. It's your girl, Duchess. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm out.